Good day, everyone out there. You are welcome to Marital Issue on Crossfire Media. My name is Mary Badejo. On today's edition of this program, we'll be looking at the topic forgiveness in marriage. And my guest is Reverend Idowu Adekunle, who is the founder of Grace Life Church, headquartered here in Ibadan. He's passionate about partnering with married couples and youth to help them grow in their life and in their marriage. He's happily married to Mrs. Oluwakemi Adekunle and blessed with children. Thank you.
You are welcome, sir.
Thank you.
To start with, sir, how can you define forgiveness, especially in marriage?
For me, in any human relationship, you find that there is no how you relate with people that you won't have conflict. It's not about marriage alone, even in the office.
Okay.
You work with people. And as you and I know, nobody is perfect.
Yes, sir.
So it means that when you relate with people, expect anything from them.
Okay.
But now we are talking about marriage. If you want peace in your life, in your marriage, then you must learn to forgive.
Thank you very much, sir. And that will take us to the next question. Why is forgiveness in marriage important?
It's important because if you want to live a good life, if you want to live a happy life, learn to forgive people. If even your children, they cannot always do things you like all the time.
Okay.
Talk less of your wife, yourself. And like I said earlier, even you yourself, you are not perfect.
You are not perfect.
You are not.
Okay.
So that make it, it's just normal that you have conflict with people. When you have conflict, the most important thing for me is that how do we resolve it?
How do we resolve it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I cannot always see things the way you see things. But for me, can we sit down and talk? Okay, this is how I see it. And then we come to a conclusion that, okay, this is where we are going.
So
we'll resolve the matter.
Okay, what you are saying now is that if you want to have peace in your life as a person, maybe as a husband or a wife, you need to do what? Let go. You need to pardon anyone that has offended you.
It's just the normal thing to do.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Are there stages of forgiveness in marriage? And if yes, what are those stages?
For me, you say life generally, when you deal with human beings, you're talking about people who have weaknesses.
Weaknesses?
Yes. So it means if you are relating with people in marriage too, you discover that there is nothing you cannot forgive.
There is nothing you cannot forgive.
You offend me because if you offend me today, you can't forgive me today. Tomorrow there will be another issue.
Another offense.
Yes. Now, for how long will you be holding grudges against people? You can't have a good life like that.
Especially your wife or your husband.
No, you don't need it.
Okay.
That's my take.
Okay. Thank you very much. In God's perspective, what does God say about forgiveness?
If you want your prayer to be answered, forgive people.
Okay.
Because even you yourself, like I said earlier, you're not perfect.
Perfect. Okay.
So if you don't want your marriage to collapse.
If you don't want your marriage to collapse.
Yes. Two of you, if you have conflict, sit down.
Okay.
Sit down. Let's resolve it. And another thing is that if you have an issue that you cannot resolve, do you have fathers you can talk to?
Fathers you can talk to.
Yeah. Do you have people you can talk to that, okay, we have been trying to solve this matter? Let me give you an example.
Okay, sir.
One of our children was to go to Lagos. And I said, I have people in Lagos where you can stay with. He said, no, he's not going to stay with them. I said, ah. And it became a conflict between me and my wife that this boy must go to Lagos. I said, no, I don't want him. I want him to stay with my brother, who has a house in Lagos. And when we couldn't resolve the matter, she called one of her fathers, and somebody she know I respect so much.
So much, okay.
The person called me, hey, bye. And I said, look, this is my position. He said, please, let go.
That you should let
And that was the end of it.
And you allowed the boy to do
Of course.
Okay.
I can give you another one. I wanted one of my children to do law. And we were together in the car, and I said, look, this is what I want you to do. He said, Daddy, no way. I'm not interested in that. So we resolved it, and he went on with what he wanted to do.
Okay. So you are not saying that when you talk about forgiveness, sometimes between husband and wife, there will be need for third party to resolve issue.
Yes.
So that the marriage will keep going.
Yes, because you don't know everything now.
Okay.
Do you?
No, sir.
You don't know everything.
Okay.
If you have people who could talk to you, who can call your husband to order.
To order, and call the wife also.
Call the wife also to order. That, look, this thing you are doing is not right.
Okay.
Listen, sit down and talk. That's how marriage works.
That's how marriage works. Thank you very much, sir. We'll go on a short break now, and after this moment, we'll be back. Thank you.
You can place order on any of the books written by Segun Ariyo. Instruments of Revival, Seasoned, Broken and Binded. The Making of a Disciple, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Advancing God's Kingdom through professional platforms. Raising Pure Children in an Impure World. Single Without Saint, which is also in audio CD. To place your order, please call 0803-438-3636. God bless you.
You are welcome back, our listener at home. We are still on marital issue on Crossfire Media, and I still have in the studio with me my guest, Reverend Idowu Adekunle. Sir, there is this usual saying that forgiving is not forgetting. Does that have to play out among married couples?
No. There is nothing you cannot forgive in marriage. You forgive. If you
forget.
Forgive and forget. If you want peace,
if you want peace.
But if you don't want peace, if you don't want peace in your home, keep on remembering. Keep on keeping it. That I remember 3 days ago, this is what you did. And you have done it again today. You won't have peace. It's not even about your partner. Even you yourself, you will not have peace.
So yourself, you
won't have peace. So let's go by what the Bible says.
Okay.
For once you said you want to forgive.
Okay.
And forget about it.
Okay.
Because something will happen again tomorrow.
Okay.
So if you not keep, what somebody did to you last year, you keep it. Tomorrow, you keep it. How are you going to have peace?
Okay. Still on that question, sir.
Okay.
How often should a couple, should they forgive themselves, or when they are offended, how often should they? I want you to, because of our listeners at home that are listening to that, some people that they believe that once you have offended me, I should not forgive you again. How often should somebody offend you before?
As long as the person is offending you.
As long as the person keep offending you.
You know why?
Why, sir?
Even you yourself, you offend people.
I offend people.
You offend people. So if the people you offend now take it against you,
okay,
and they decide not to relate with you again because you offend them. Look, even in the office, you offend people.
Okay.
So forgive them and let go.
And let go.
If you want peace,
especially I'll be hammering the issue of peace. So I just wanted to expand it more. You'll be hammering the issue of peace.
You see, if you want peace in your home, you should understand that there is no how you will live with a human being that they will always do what you want.
Okay, sir.
It's human.
Okay.
I cannot always see things the way you see it. So that will be, I may see that this way, and you are saying, no, let us not go that way. Let's go this way. I said, no, this is how I want it. But at the end of the day, we can sit down and resolve it. That's what I mean.
Okay, thank
you.
So
if you want peace in your home,
if you want peace in your home, forgive.
Forgive each other.
Thank you very much, sir. I want to say that, there is some time that some people will say that when husband and wife are fighting or they offend each other, that it should be the wife should say sorry first. Who should say sorry first?
Everybody,
is it the husband?
Everybody should say sorry. If I offend my wife, I should go to her and say, I am sorry.
Okay.
And if she offends me, she should come and apologize and say, no, I'm sorry about it.
So sorry is not limited to the wife to say it first.
No.
Okay.
You see, anything we can't see in the Bible, don't preach it.
Okay.
If you offend people, be honest to yourself to tell them, I'm sorry.
Okay. So when a spouse is not sorry for the offense he has committed, should the husband still keep forgiving such a person? For instance, we have instances where husband and wife they are fighting, and they are the family member, they are coming, okay, settle it, forgive her, let her go, please just forgive her. The husband is insisting that this person you asked me to forgive, she's not feeling remorseful and she's not feeling to be forgiven. So should that happen?
See, if you want peace in your home, that's my take. If you want peace, there is a way you come together. That's why I said, if you should have fathers, you should have people you can talk to.
Okay.
There must be somebody who can call you or your wife to order.
Okay.
There must be somebody
Okay, sir.
who can call the two of you to order that this thing you are doing is not the right thing. And somebody she can listen to.
You can listen to.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. Forgiveness sometimes, they say that it is like a torture to somebody. How true it is. Torture, as in when you don't forgive people, you be bothered in your heart. It's like you are torturing yourself.
It's a simple fact. Yeah. Because you carry burden that is not yours.
You are carrying burden that is not yours.
Sometimes you won't even be able to sleep.
You will not be able to sleep.
Yes, and you not say it is one enemy somewhere that is afflicting your life. You are the first enemy
of yourself.
Yeah.
But we are still on the topic forgiveness in marriage. Sir, there are instances that maybe the husband was caught in adultery and the woman got to know that his husband has been caught in adultery, red-handed, with proof, with evidence, and you are still saying that we should forgive. How do you think? Do you think it's easy for that woman to forgive such a man, or whether it's the husband or the wife?
It's not easy. No, it's not easy. But the fact is this. You see, there are questions you need to ask yourself.
Okay.
I said it earlier. Is there an unforgivable sin?
Is there any unforgivable sin?
Yeah.
We are talking about woman. You know, according to the Bible.
I understand.
Because such a situation has caused divorce in so many marriages, separation and all that.
Hear me.
That people have intervened in such situation. Even their pastor and the woman is saying, "I cannot forgive. I cannot go on with this man. How do I know that this man is going to be trustable after this issue and that and that?" The issue of the trust. The woman is afraid to continue with such a man.
I understand you. The Pharisees, they came up and told Jesus. He was asking a question about marriage. You remember the story?
Yes, sir.
And Jesus said, look, somebody is caught in adultery. The only reason why you can divorce your wife is what? It's an adultery.
Okay.
And even this adultery, if you have a heart that you say, okay, she has done it. If you can forgive her, let it be. But if you know that, okay, she's caught in adultery, I can't forgive it, the Bible gives you opportunity to divorce.
Okay.
Jesus said that.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Then there is another instance I want to bring in, this issue of forgiveness.
Okay.
Husband and wife, they got married. Even though during that period, we were told that we should discuss our past with the person we want to marry. But we have found situation of some married men and married women during their courtship not disclosing some things they have done in the past, that if the other partner should realize after the marriage, it can also break up the marriage. And this issue of forgiveness we are talking about will not take place in it. For instance, you got married to your wife and you discover later with your husband that he has given birth while he was still in the world, you understand? And he did not tell you during the courtship. Especially maybe the woman even have said her own part, that maybe when she was in the world, she has done this, she has done that, and she revealed everything to the man. But the man refused and hide this issue of giving birth to a child before the marriage. And that kind of a situation, the woman got discover, and she flare up. And you are not saying now that she should forgive. How do you think the woman want to do such a thing?
Can I ask you a question?
Sir.
Who is to be blamed?
Who is to be blamed?
Yeah.
You can say the woman should be blamed. You can be blamed. You can say the man.
Let's look at it this way. See, when you are courting, when you say you want to marry somebody, do you take time to really know them?
Do you really take time to? I think this one is we are talking to our youth at home, young
Do you know
brothers
the
and sisters
person?
that are not married. I think you can get a clue from what our man in the studio is saying
Do
right
you
now.
really know this person? Forget all this, I love you, I love you. Do you really know him? Apart from that, do you know people who really know him?
Do you know people who really know
Who
him?
can tell you about his past?
His past,
The
wow,
kind of life he has been living.
living
These are issues.
that need to be resolved
Yes.
during courtship.
Then, even by the time you're in courtship,
Okay,
if you are wise,
if
you
you're wise,
begin to see some things, traces,
red
and
flag.
you ask yourself, am I ready for this, to marry this kind of a person? Am I ready for this?
Okay,
Because while you are courting somebody, you are courting and, something happened. Before you know it, just give you a slap. Bass.
in courtship,
Yes, now.
and you still
He
go
said,
ahead.
that's me. That's me, oh.
The man is saying that's me.
Yes.
Okay.
And you still say you love him. And think now, something is wrong with you. Something
That's
is
a
wrong
red
with
flag
you.
at that moment.
It's a red flag that this is not the kind of person you
I should marry. Wow.
But like they said, Tobati, why you fair?
So you fair.
Sorry, oh.
Faramo.
Sorry. You have to go along with it. But for me, I know when you are caught, you will see the red flags. Some things will be happening. You will see it clearly that no, like I shouldn't go on with this kind of.
So what are you telling our youth at home that are yet to be married on this issue?
Look for the red flags.
Look out for the red flags.
That red flag can be anything.
Can be anything.
Somebody who has no respect for you. No respect for you. How does it talk to people?
Okay.
It's a little thing, it flares up. He has anger issue. How do you undo that?
Okay.
It's a red flag.
Okay.
Now, it's resolvable.
In courtship?
Oh, it's resolvable.
So how do you resolve that, sir?
You see, you look for people. Go to counselor that, look, this man I am courting, this and these are the things I have found in his life.
Okay.
And then they can bring you together.
Okay.
If you have a good counselor,
okay,
you will see, there are things you will see as he speaks with the man. But by the time you are talking to somebody, he said, no, that's me. That's how I'm wired.
That's how I'm wired.
I can't change. If you have a good counselor, he will tell you
to back out.
You can't go along with this.
This man.
This marriage will not work.
It will not work.
So when you see red flags like that and you say, I don't mind.
I love him.
Then get ready to face the consequence.
And that is why we are saying that even when you now see the consequence, as a child of God, you need to forgive the man and move on.
Shebi, it's your choice. You have to forgive him now because you saw the red flag in the first place.
Okay.
And you are comfortable with it. So who are you now blaming? No, you don't blame the devil. You don't blame anybody now. Because you saw it clearly. You could have said, no, I don't want this. I don't want to be part of this. But since you choose that, okay, it's okay with you, why not? Then face it.
Okay. Sir, since we'll be talking, you'll be hammering on the issue of peace. But do you know that for some people, peace means to let go. And that let go means that let that man be on his own. Let me be on his own, on my own. We bring the peace. That's an instant.
Yeah. You see, in a situation like that, can you find people you can talk to? There are people that can help you. But you realize that after everybody has done the part they need to do and the matter remain the same, sometimes you can let go.
You can let go.
It doesn't mean that the marriage is dissolved or anything. It's just that for peace to reign. Can we just separate for a while?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's hope that by the time people who are knowledgeable, who can help you
Okay.
continue to,
Intervene.
intervene,
Okay.
hoping that you'll be able to resolve the matter.
Okay.
You see, instead of creating problem whereby you now go and kill yourself,
Okay.
it has happened.
Yes.
Why don't you say, okay, please, for peace to reign, let's separate.
Okay.
And by the grace of God, people around you can help you to resolve the matter again and again.
And you cannot come back together.
Yes, you can come back together. I have seen cases like that.
Can you share that with us, sir?
Now, this person has issue, and they get to a point, they said, look, it's just better.
You go apart.
Let everybody go on his path. And it's lasted for years.
For years.
Yes. But you know what happened? They met at a conference. At a conference.
Yes, sir.
The man and his wife. And they look at her and say, so you are here, I am here. Nobody resolved the matter for them all. That day, the two of them came together and they went back home.
Wow. So that means that period of letting go can bring a kind of healing.
Yes.
Healing.
When if you really want to be sincere to yourself, when you get, there is a point you get to in life, you realize that, okay, what is this man doing that is upsetting me? Sometimes you're not honest to people, but
you're honest
you can
to yourself.
be honest to yourself. I think I have not been treating this man well. I think I have not been treating this woman well. And you get to a point, you say, okay, let's see what we can do.
Okay.
You might discover that it might even be one of them that will go back and say, look, can we resolve this matter?
Because of our children.
Yes. We didn't start like this. What happened?
What went wrong?
What went wrong? Somebody can go on his knees and say, I am sorry. Let's resolve this matter. And at the end of the day, God helping them, they will resolve it.
Then the other one is the issue of this peace again. Whereby, okay, I'm forgiving you, you are forgiving me. But they are still living together, but not relating the way they used to relate when they started. And they are still...
forgiveness, I come and say forgiveness. Forgiveness. If you really forgive people, you won't be making reference to what has happened in the past.
In the past.
No. Let go. See, if you want peace, let go.
This is your peace, sir. Is this peace you have been preaching?
If you want peace,
okay, sir.
If you want peace in your life, in your home, let go.
Let go.
There are things you may not be able to resolve on your own. That's why I said, look for counselors. Somebody who can help you.
Okay.
Who can look at you, eyeball for eyeball, and tell you the truth.
The truth, the bitter truth.
One of the things I discovered that, how do I put this? Why some people put themselves into problem is that the people they relate with, the people they share their life
with.
Somebody will tell you, me, I can't take that.
I can't take it.
I can't. Whereas, it's a lie. If you know what she's going through in her marriage. If you know what she's going through, it's not a quarter of what you are going through.
True.
But now she's the one telling you
that she can't take that.
I can't take that. I can't take that. I can't take that.
So such a people, we should not listen to them.
No, you should stay away from them.
You should stay away from them.
If you want peace in your home.
Okay. I want to ask this question. How do you know that you have been forgiven? As a husband or as a wife, how do you know that your spouse has forgiven you? Is there things you will notice that you know that I have been forgiven by my spouse?
If you forgive me, you won't go. If tomorrow I did something you don't like, you won't make reference to those things.
One.
You won't make reference.
Okay. What about that?
Then two, you discover that real forgiveness is from the heart.
From the heart.
From your heart.
That's enough.
That's enough. Oh, it does not mean that. See, when you understand that, okay, another thing can happen tomorrow. I won't make reference to those things that have
I've done
happened.
in the
No,
past.
no. You let go. That's why I said, forgive in advance.
In advance.
Whatever anybody does to you, say, look, and I keep saying, it's not about your home alone.
Your home alone.
In the church,
In your office.
anywhere you work, you are dealing with human beings.
I think I was somebody saying that if you want to live long in life,
Oh,
you need to forgive people. What do you want to say about that, sir?
I agree with the person.
Okay.
I agree. If you want to live long, you don't want to die before your time.
If you don't want to die before your time.
Yes. If you don't want to die
before
your time,
forgive.
there are some things you just let go. Now, another thing is that, some people, they don't know how to say sorry.
Okay.
So if you are waiting for somebody to come and say sorry,
you wait long. You wait long.
Any problem. He's not ready to say sorry.
And you are not ready to forgive.
And you're not ready to forgive. And this
is very important.
But once you decide in your mind that, look, it doesn't matter
what he or she has done.
What he has done. I forgive in advance.
In advance. Even Jesus said that offenses will surely come.
Unless you're not dealing with human beings.
Human being.
As we are here today.
Okay.
If you're my wife, there will be problem. Because you will not always see things the way I see it.
Okay.
Is that true?
That's true, sir.
We can't see things the same way.
We disagree to agree.
Yes, but you see, there is a way you can resolve conflict and say, okay, this is my view about this matter. Allow her to express herself. Allow your husband also to express himself. Then you now come to a point where you can say, okay, this is the way you see it. This is the way I would. Let's go this way. And then we agree.
We agree. Thank you very much, sir. On a final note, sir, what do you want to tell our listeners at home, especially the married couple, on this topic, forgiveness in marriage?
If you don't want to die before your time, learn to forgive. If you don't want to die before your time. Because there are issues that, you see, there is no harm unless you're not married.
Unless you're not married.
If you're married to somebody, there will be conflicts. There will be issues that you just need to resolve. So, but when you make up your mind that, okay, whatever happened, I forgive. And another thing I want to add, stop making reference.
Stop making reference.
Last year, that's how you did it. And you now tell me, I should forgive you. I should forgive you. No. Let bygone be bygone.
Let bygone be bygone.
If you want peace, if you want peace in your home, if you want harmony in your home, let bygone be bygone. So that at the end of the day, everybody can have peace. You can, when you go to office, it's not like when you are in the office and you are working and suddenly you just remember that even to go home, you are thinking. You don't know what you're going to meet at home. No. Forgive and let go.
Forgive and let go. Thank you very much, sir, Reverend Adekule, for coming on this program today. I hope next time we call, you'll be available for us, sir.
Thank you, Lord, for having me. I am grateful for the opportunity you have given me also to be here.
Wow, it has been an interesting one today. We have come to the end of today's marital issue on Crossfire Media. I want to say a big thank you to everyone that has contributed to the success of this program, to my producer, Deji Sholanke, to my editor, Stephen Adiago, and to the chairman of Crossfire Media, Brother Shegun Ariyo. You can reach us on our YouTube channel, Crossfire Media, on Facebook, Crossfire Media. I want you to know that this program is an interesting one that you need to be watching every time. I will come your way next time. Bye.
Crossfire Media, providing the missing link.